In today's video, we are going to learn how to draw a flame using colored pencil. We're going to gather our materials and our reference image. You can find the reference images used in this lesson linked below, along with a slideshow, rubric, and everything you need to teach this to your middle or high school art students. So first, we are folding our paper so that we create an X grid on our reference photo. You can do this also with a white colored pencil, or you can just do the fold to save time. Now I am drawing an X grid on my black paper very lightly. It's hard to see in this video, but with a light regular number 2 pencil. Next, we are going to begin sketching out the big shapes of our image. So we're looking at the larger shapes and mapping them out very lightly. We're using those folds and the grid as a subtle guide. We're not overdoing it with like a complete grid over the whole paper. We're just giving ourselves some guide marks to help us scale the drawing. Now we are getting those bigger shapes, and I'm going to begin to build up the highlights first. These flames come out looking so awesome on black paper with colored pencil. So in this video, I'm using a 24 pack of Prismacolors, but you can use any brand of colored pencil that you like. So I'm working very, very slowly. This video is sped up and I'm using really short strokes, and I'm observing the photo and practicing layering different combinations of my warm tones right now to see which colors match the colors that I'm trying to achieve with my reference photo. So the trick to colored pencil is you really want to layer very, very lightly. Don't press hard. When you press hard with the colored pencil, it builds up the wax and it makes it really, really hard to blend. So I'm layering my tones very, very lightly and not overdoing it. So now I see a darker tone at the bottom. So I'm layering a little bit of my cool dark underneath my warm tones to get that really deep kind of shadow. So to get your highlights, you can layer a little bit of white underneath some of your colors to brighten them. So if you're trying to get brighter tones, if you layer a little bit of white colored pencil underneath, you can get those brighter tones. So here I'm just testing to see which colors I'm going to layer up top here, my cool colors, to get those blue flames. So some parts of your blue flame are a little bit lighter and some are a little bit more on the violet side. So we are blending and layering in short strokes with light pressure, layering the colored pencils to get those really light kind of transparent looking tones. So to lighten your colors, you can use a little bit of white, and to darken your colors, you just layer a little bit of those darker cool tones underneath your main color to get your darker shadowy colors. So here we are ever so gently building up some of these really awesome looking flames that look kind of transparent. You can see through them with those cool tones. So now we're going to move on to the orange part of the flame. So wherever my lightest lights are, I'm layering lightly. And again, this is sped up, so it looks like it's going a lot faster than it is, but I'm layering a little bit of white colored pencil underneath my lighter yellows and my oranges to get those brighter highlights. So you can layer these tones kind of right over, as long as you don't press too hard. You're gonna layer right over the stick, because see how you could see through that flame? You could see the stick through the flame. So if you press too hard with your colored pencil, it's gonna get really opaque and it's gonna be difficult to layer. So that's why it's really, really important to keep everything with light pressure. See how I'm holding the pencil kind of further back when I'm trying to go really, really light, and really blending these colors together. So now I'm going to speed this up, but just notice that the trick to this colored pencil is a lot of patience. It takes a lot more time and layering. Light pressure, short strokes, really looking at that reference photo, matching your pencils, layering your colors to get those amazing transparencies. and really just have fun with this and enjoy the process.